and weights of up to 15 kilograms, these birds can cruise the skies at 16,000 feet. One of only 5 in Australia, I'd like to introduce Chief Andy Condor. A member of the New World vulture family, Chief is a scavenger with a preference for large carcasses like cattle and deer. Condors will also travel the coastlines in search of beach marine mammals such as dolphins, seals and even whales.
That's a huge bird.
Species, condors are tragically being trapped, shot and even poisoned, making them a species truly in need of our support. But isn't Chief just spectacular?
Amazing.
It's not just who's a good dancer, because you were amazing, and the Jungle Girls were amazing. And the little girl in the blue dress was amazing.
It's great.
We're having another contest.
What's that?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Who's the youngest person here today?
The youngest person here today.
The youngest Bindi and the Jungle Girls fan. Do we have anybody who's like under a year old? Okay, how old is this one? 5 months. Can we read one? Oh, there's one. How old's this one? 2 weeks.
Oh my goodness.
Did she just come here to give birth?
Wow.
Okay, can we beat 2 weeks? 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I think someone here's younger than 2 weeks.
What about Josh and Casey?
Oh, wait a minute. Ooh. How old is that one? 4 days.
Sorry, I think we have a winner.
Seriously. So you give birth and then you say, I know, on the way home I'd like to go to Australia Zoo.
Yeah.
That's dedicated.
There you go.
Big hand for 4-day dog.
4 days.
That's pretty.
That's it, mate. That's it. Keep working, keep working. Oh, he's really put the power on today. Here he comes. I tell you what, mate, he looks big from where you're sitting. You should see him from where Robert's standing. It's massive. All right, here we go. He's thinking about it. Here he comes, here he comes. Notice he doesn't disturb the surface, and this is exactly how they work out the lock. Now he's just working on the vibrations that Robert's sending out through the water. Let's keep working, mate. Here we go. Where's he going? You never can be too sure what an animal like this is going to do. Now this is when we sort of get really, really nervous. So what he's doing now, he's playing a little game. And that's called come closer. Oh, here he comes, mate. He's set himself up to strike now. Now don't blink, because you guys will probably miss this, alright? It's absolute lightning. Here he goes. He's on you now, mate. Right on it.
Awesome.
Well done.
That's fantastic, Robert. Well done. Oh, he's gonna wrangle it. Don't see him at 14 feet and a bit long. He was living in the wild, minding his own business when someone was taking their dog for a walk by the river. They had their Rottweiler Rex on the end of the leash, and Rex was boinging in and out of the river, and all of a sudden the leash went tight, and then it went loose, and there was no Rex. And Mossman became officially a problem crocodile because it's a problem when crocs eat dogs off leashes. But what we want to do is we want to teach you how to avoid that problem. So whether it's your dog, your kids, yourself, in order to stay safe in croc country, don't do what Toby's doing. Whatever you do, don't get too close to the water's edge, because that's the croc's territory, in the water and at the water's edge. That's what Rex learned the hard way. And whatever you do, never go in the water with the croc. Don't do that.
I'm not sure this is part of my workplace agreement. Okay, so what we've got here in the Crocoseum is this nice clear water, so you can see how the crocodiles move when they're out in the wild. It's important to remember saltwater crocodiles love living in dirty water. You can imagine if this was dirty water, you'd never know that there was over 14 feet of crocodile swimming through the water. See, as he moves, you don't see the surface of the water move at all. You can actually feel my vibrations as I'm splashing in the water, and he can pick up exactly where I am. He can hold his breath for well over 3 hours under the water. So what he'll do to catch food is sneak in right to where an animal is either coming down to get a drink, or rather foolishly like me, standing in the water, fishing or doing something silly. I'll sneak right in. I think I'll get out now.
Look at him, just under the surface. He's got these transparent eyelids, which means he can see up and through the water like he has swimming goggles. Pretty cool. Good maneuver. Hey, Moss. Come on, big boy. What are you doing? Come on. What he's doing is he's picking up the vibrations from my stomping. So whether it's a dog frolicking by the water's edge, a bandicoot that runs down to a drink for a drink, or me stomping on the edge, Mossman can pick up those vibrations and pinpoint exactly where the animal is.
I think he wants you to get closer, Terry.
Yeah, that's okay, Toby. I don't think so. Come on. Bear with me, he's a big boy. Come on, big boy. Come on. Pick up food, dude. Woo! Way to go, Mossman. How to go at the sizes. You might want to be him across the street. He's pretty keen.
Change your undies. So you can see by the way he acted before he came out for Terry, that you can tell how smart the crocodile is. Old Mossman, he was just sitting under that water, just sitting there lazy.
In croc country. This is definitely the most dangerous part of the show. I'm gonna have Biggie do it. Hey, Biggie. What I did on my summer school holiday by Biggie Young. Get him right after me. Little girl. You're watching, he comes from the ring. Jim. Good girl. Woo, way to go, Biggie. Could you get a smaller piece, maybe? Here we go. Woo, way to go. Let's get his favorite food. It's
Beautiful. Good work, Robert. Round of applause for Robert. Great to hear that. how reluctant he is to come out on land. That's for a good reason. He knows on land he's really, really slow. If you look at the way he's designed, you can tell straight away the water is where they're really at home. He's long, streamlined, he's only got short, stumpy little legs and a big round belly. He's a bit like Mick over there, so running is really not what they're good at. Swimming though, dynamite. He can swim over short distances at the cruising speed of a dolphin. So standing at the edge of the water, even worse. Swimming in the water is really the worst mistake you can make when you're in crocodile territory. Now most people think that all crocodiles do.
Oh man, keep your arms in the sockets at all times. 2 death rolls, 3 death rolls. He is going for it with that pig. 3 death rolls, and he gets his lunch. Way to go, Toby. Woo! Look at you, mate, and it's gone. Crikey, that was quick. Good boy. You'll notice at this part of the show, even though I'm flapping around here on the edge of the water, Mossman's not even approaching me. That's because he's listening to my voice, and he's a male crocodile, which means he can only do one thing at a time. It's a bit confusing. The phone's ringing.
Oh, I can't get it. I'm eating.
That's really funny.
Kind of accurate, too.
You know, though, there is an easy way. You can actually tell between a male and a female crocodile. You can tell with him because he's finished eating and he's got his mouth closed, so he's a boy. Maybe I'll stand up again.
That's very funny, Toby. Robert, did you have a question?
I did have a question.
Well, come on out here. Just keep an eye on Mossman and ask your question.
Don't you have school, mate? In school, Vinny?
It's school holidays. Right, well,
Set up.
my question is, how do you actually tell the difference between a male and a female crocodile?
How do you tell? Well, you can seriously tell by their size. Females very rarely grow above 10 to 11 feet. You can find one 11 feet, but any bigger than that, like he's 14.